Slakia. I'm laughing because there's something in this video. But Shalom, Yahabashim Yashai, Braktaya, Shai, Brakathum. So the Akim, Akim out there keeping his word, truth, and all sincerity, teaching the downfall. Esau the 2/3 and his wicked queendom. Man, hey, this yo, the way this man jumps, yo, and the way I'm sorry, it's just funny as shit because the way the Ak is explaining it, with this dumbass jumps off to this damn podium or this damn balcony. Why it just cracks me up because this fool with head first.
Shalom, I think all praise glory goes to our power, Yahweh, Shimon, Shabbat, Shimon, Kakodah, Shabbat, the pastors, great most on the citations to the elect rendition, this great gospel, sincerity and truth in the name of Yahweh, Shimon, Shabbat. So today we're gonna analyze the time that we're in, man, how things are escalating. How things are escalating from when you had the 2008 crash. You had the 2008 it was a global crash because there was a lot of different places that collapsed around the world, businesses that collapsed around the world that no longer exist, and a lot of bubbles that burst. So, and they were doing a lot of cutbacks in all these different governments, man. So, this is what 2010 footage of some parliament. Some dude who gets his he got beef with the government over something. This is his reaction.
Domnule președinte al Senatului, doamnă președinte a Camerei Deputaților, doamnelor și domnilor senatori și deputați, și colegi, membri ai guvernului.
Yo, that shit cracked me up.
Now, all you gotta do is look at the people. The people don't give two fucks. The main point is that these government officials don't give two fucks about you people, man. The only reason a lot of people move out their way because they probably didn't want no blood on their damn suits. Let's analyze this again, man.
Yo, watch how he dives.
Dumbass people, man. You don't put your trust.
Watch
in
how he dives.
Different governments and these different kingdoms, man.
Watch how he dives head first.
Man, there's only one power. There's only one king. His name is Yahweh Shimon Shad.
Deputaților, doamnelor și domnilor senatori și deputați, și colegi, membri ai guvernului.
Nobody gave two fucks about this dumbass.
Yo.
He mad for something, he ain't getting no help for his child, so instead of finding a job to keep helping out his child, he's fucking gonna commit suicide and leave the child there, be by herself. This is a damn idiot, man. That's the mind from these fucking dumbass people out here. Let's look at the situation we're in right now. You got all this protest going on around this world and around the world.
Another 9 people were killed Saturday as protesters in northern India clashed with police. The nationwide death toll in protests against a new citizenship law now stands at 23, according to police. The law allows Hindus, Christians, and other religious minorities who are in India legally to become citizens, but only if they can show that they were persecuted because of their religion in Muslim-majority Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Show that they were persecuted because of their religion in Muslim-majority Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Our partners at the BBC reports that the internet has been shut down in places as officials continue to try and suppress the protest.
Hey. Yo, hold on. How I pause this? All right. Slakia. I'm commentating over him commentating on this video, but I want to say the internet been shut down. That's why, if you go on YouTube and stuff, right now it's hard to find any good videos. Or on RT News, you got to really be searching. They really trying to do famine of the word. And it ain't just the word you have about Shimei Shai. They trying to cover up anything that they doing so that we can't put the word on top of it, showing the wickedness of these heathens. So they trying to, that's one way they trying to take down this word too, you know what I mean? And they're talking about the word of God by Shimei Shai because he, you know what I mean? They trying to keep us, the prophets, from telling the truth, from pointing out the stuff that's going on. They trying to hide their wickedness. You know what I mean? They trying to hide their wickedness. So I can.
Mexico. France. What's really going on around the world, man? People ain't even analyzing what's really going on around the world. Why is there so many protests in all these different places? What is this all being set up for? Let's look. What do we got here? We got the Guidestones of Georgia, the Georgia Guidestones. I'm gonna call them the Guidestones of Georgia. They say we don't know. Each people they say they don't know who paid for it, how it got there. It just got there. It popped up there sometimes, whenever it popped up, but there's no explanation or who paid for this, right? Devils. But let's see what it says on it. Let's see what it says. Right at the top. Maintain humanity under 500 million. That's what Esau want to do. They want to maintain humanity under 500 million. Let's see how many people are on Earth right now, Google. Let's find out. So I went to Google. Shalaki. I went to Google. It says how many people are on the Earth. It says 7.53 billion people, right? Hey, and I did the math because they want 500 million people on the Earth, right? What was the calculation for that math? Bear with me. Satan. $7 billion. So they want to get rid of 7 billion, 30 million people. That's the thing. So you gotta have riots all over the motherfucking place. You gotta have uproars of the people all over the place. You gotta have a famine, man. You gotta have a race war. You gotta have houses divided. You gotta set up a bunch of faggots so people won't repopulate. That's why everything is set up the way it is, man. Esau want to get rid of 7 billion, 30 million people, man. Because it's all about his Georgia Guidestones. What he got on them stones? What's the population count he got on the stones? Let's read that. It says maintain humanity under 500 million in a perpetual. It's funny because it says Esau had a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel. So this perpetual balance links up with this perpetual movement that he about to do against our people, like he did during the time of the Roman Empire, like he did when he was helping out the Babylonians. All these different times Esau came against us. It's been a perpetual hatred. So now in this thing it says maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely. Guide reproduction. Who the fuck told you that you could? The Lord said, "Be fruitful and multiply." This devil talking about guiding reproduction. Crop wisely, improving fitness and diversity. New World Order shit, right? It says unite humanity with a living new language. More New World Order shit. It says rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. We already see how their courts operate for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We already know their laws that ain't for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So it says, let all nations rule internally. So you Negroes, you ain't got a nation. Your ass is just stuck following whatever this devil's saying. It says, internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Avoid petty laws and useless whatever. This is madness, man. This ain't the 10 Commandments. This ain't the laws and statutes of the Lord. It's the laws of the devil. Let's go into the scriptures. This is the book of Psalms 106 and 40. It says, therefore was the wrath of Yahweh kindled against his people, and so much that he abhorred his own inheritance, and he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. Esau hates us. That's why he's about to. The main people we want to get rid of this whole Georgia Guidestones is you Israelites, man. Because we are like the sand of the sea. All our enemies hate us. They know who we are. So a lot of this stuff, these uproars of the people, man, all this shit is really happening in what these different countries were, in areas where you got a lot of jakes. In areas you got a lot of jakes, man. Because these crackers with money, man, they ain't really worried about this shit. That you broke ass Israelites, and guess what? A lot of you confusion of face people, y'all coming out. You ain't coming out as Israelites, but you coming out to this oppression and this persecution of your enemy, man, who ain't for your ass. And you realize in a second, what do they call it? I'm a working class. No, man, your ass is a slave. You a slave class. It says their enemies also oppressed them, and they brought them into subjection of their hand, and the enemies is done with the oppression. They ready to kill. This is the book of John 10 and 10. It says, the thief cometh not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. I'm reading again. The thief. Who's a thief? Esau, Edom. These Edomites, these Caucasians, these Europeans. They were set up to kill, to steal, and at the end game is to destroy every fucking thing. They want to only leave a few people left so they can control with what? RFID chips, microchips, radio frequency identification devices. So they're going to collapse all these different countries. They're going to collapse all their governments. They're going to collapse all their money so they could bring in that one world order, that one world system. I'm going to read it again. The thief cometh not but to steal. Stole land, stole people, stole identities, stole minerals, stole resources, stole every fucking thing you could think about, man. And it says the thief coming not but to steal and to kill And he about to do a lot of killing very soon. The Lord gonna give him a green light to kill a lot of you Negroes, you Hispanics, you Native Americans, and you fucking heathens. It's gonna be all out of fucking war, man. Heathen against heathen, Israelite versus heathens. It's gonna be beautiful. And the Lord willing, man, the elect get delivered. Because we are hope. We are what prisoners of hope. Prisoners of hope. Just like the name of the page, prisoners of hope, man. It's truth. That the Lord come back and deliver us. So we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight this devil, man. What with the word? It says the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. That's why you gotta return back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because the Lord's bringing life. Esau bringing death. He already let you know his plans to get rid of what, 7.30 some billion motherfucking people, man. Shalom.